Paul Pierce. For me, I've got to stay neutral. I always will. But this is great to see. A young man who's Paul Pierce, who's brought his career back from the brink of a journeyman all the way back to Scott Harrison, who is a world two-time. This is class stays forever. Form is temporary. Now, it's time to meet the fighters. Introducing to you first, fighting out of Orkney, Scotland, originally from Liverpool, Paul Pierce. And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, former two-time world featherweight champion, the real McCoy, Scott Harrison. This is the fight we've all been waiting for. Introducing to you first, in the blue corner, 32 years of age, with 7 wins, 4 losses, 6 of those wins coming by way of knockouts, Paul Pierce. And his opponent, one of Scotland's finest ever boxers. Does he have what it takes? I'm sure he does. Scott Harrison. We go to the referee, Edward Lee, for his instructions. Edward Law for his instructions. This is the fight we've all been waiting for. Scott Harrison against Paul Pierce. Can Scott Harrison, at 42 years of age, get back to his former glory against Paul Pierce at 32 years of age? 10 years the difference, but is age a factor? We'll certainly see. Oh, good right uppercut, left hook there by Pierce. Nice jab back by Harrison. Pierce said in a recent interview he wasn't going to get involved with Pierce. He was going to box him. Good jab there by Pierce. Good right hand. Scott Harrison, confident of the stoppage tonight. Good left hook there by Harrison. Good, another good left hook there by Harrison. Good right hand there by Harrison. Needs to keep to his boxing, Pierce. You can still see Harrison does still hold that power in his hands. Good right hand there by Pierce. Good start by both men. This is the fight we've all been waiting for. The return of the real McCoy. Closing the distance now, Scott Harrison. Looks a big man too at 135. Really big back on him. Good right hand there by Piers. Piers being a lot more successful sticking to his boxing. Nice work by Piers. Good left hook there by Paul Piers. Gets caught back with the left hook from Harrison. Good start of this by Paul Piers. Seems to be doing very well with his boxing. Good right hand to the body by Piers. Good start. Good round from both fighters. Arguably give them a piece each. That was a good round. We are live here at the Northern Hotel in Aberdeen with the return of the real McCoy, Scott Harrison from Glasgow in Scotland against Paul Piers. Had his moments there, Harrison. Some solid shots. At the same time, Piers did well with his boxing. Great round from both fighters. What a show we've had so far. We've had drama, we've had knockouts, we've had a former 10-time world kickboxing champion. You can't really ask for much more. And we have now a former 2-time world champion against Paul Piers, who's turned his career around. This fight is over 6 rounds. Piers in the black and Harrison in the white and black. Nice jab to the body there by Harrison. Lovely work there by Piers, tripling that left hook. Harrison looking to get back to his best with intensity. Good right hand there by Piers. Another good left hook by Piers. You feel if Piers was to win this fight, he will need to box, and he will need to box for 6 rounds. Solid shots coming in there by Scott Harrison. You've all been looking forward to this fight. Thanks everyone out there who've spent their hard-earned money. Good left hook there by Piers. Hard-earned money on watching this fight. You can't go to the fight, so we'll bring the fight for you. Good right hand there by Harrison. Opening up. Piers got to be careful of being dragged into a fight here. Lovely solid body shot there by Harrison. Good right hand there by Piers. So you can feel the power of the shots there of Scott Harrison. Even at 42 years of age, still a big, strong man. We've seen the videos of him training, and he's trained so hard for this fight, and the promise is a stoppage. We'll soon find out. Nice work there by Harrison. Good right hand by Harrison. Piers. Good left hook there by Harrison. Piers very much needed to go back to his boxing here to get back into the fight. Good left hook there by Harrison. Harrison seems to find the target with ease in this round. Pierce corner, telling him to go back to his boxing. I do feel that's his best avenue. But can he box like this for 6 rounds? That's the big left hook there by Harrison. Good round here for Scott Harrison. Solid round there for Scott Harrison. Found the target. 1 round apiece for me. Great boxing skills from Pierce in the first round. But Harrison found the target in that round. Make sure you stay tuned. This is the first of a series of pay-per-view fights here on behalf of Assassin Boxing Promotions and Management and the British and Irish Boxing Authority, powered by Papa John's Pizza. I like saying that. But what a great start to the fight. Can Pierce let Harrison walk forward like that, or does he need to get back to his boxing? Good start from both fighters. Looking forward to seeing this 3rd round. 1 round apiece for me so far. Good left hook there by Harrison. Is starting to close the distance now. You can certainly see his experience. He's not following Pierce around the ring. He's doing a similar kind of thing, and just so people out there, is what Golovkin does, Triple G. He's not following his opponent. He's cutting down the ring. When he moves to the left, he's moving to his right. When he moves to the right, he's moving to his left. This is showing his experience here from Scott Harrison. Good left hook there by Harrison. Good left hook there by Pierce. Oh, good left hook there by Harrison. Catches Pierce clean. Oh, good jab there by Pierce. Do feel a good left hook again by Pierce there. Is Harrison just closing the distance? Has he got more in the tank? Thoroughly enjoyed this night of boxing. Thoroughly enjoyed it. 5 great fights so far. Harrison taking his time, closing the target. Oh, takes him down. Good shot there by Scott Harrison. Pierce, you can hear Pierce there. Brave man. Is Harrison going to go into the kill here? Good left hook by Harrison. Trying to protect that body. You hear him when it's in there. Oh, the towel comes in. Scott Harrison with the win from a brave Paul Pierce. The real McCoy. Questions were asked, does he still have what it takes? He answered them questions tonight. Great performance by Scott Harrison. He said he wants to get back to the top. He wants to be the best 135-pounder in the world, and that's a very good start. He said he wants to be 3 times world champion, and it's hard to argue. We go for the official decision very shortly. And the winner by knockout, Scott Harrison. big well done also to Paul Pierce. And I think we're going to bring both fighters in for the interview, but first, speaking with Scott Harrison.
207. 207. Look up.
And we will be speaking with the winner, the former two-time world champion. He promises now he is going to be a three-time world champion, and it is hard. It is hard to say. It's hard to argue. Let's just say that. What a card. What a card it's been tonight. We've seen knockouts. We've seen 3 knockouts. We've seen a 10-time world champ, 10-time kickboxing world champion. But to the main man himself, Mr. Scott Harrison, please take the mic. Scott, we said it the other day, didn't we? You said that you were the best 135-pounder on the planet, and it's hard to argue. It's hard, you've still got. You'll agree. There's still a long way to go. It's been a long time out. There's still a long time to go. Tell us more about that. Do you believe that you can get back to your best?
You need to take the COVID-19 into consideration as well. No training right for the fight. I mean, training right, but not getting a right sparring. I thought the fight went well. It says it'd be a third round knockout, isn't it? 4th round knockout. I don't know if it was the 3rd or the 4th, but I thought the fight went well. Oh, a wee bit of ring rust at the start.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've done 8 rounds of sparring for this fight. We get 8 rounds of sparring. I've not fought in 7 years. So
I was really impressed. I mean, how you looked huge in there, I will say, because you were featherweight, weren't you? You were 2-time world featherweight WBO champion, and then you looked so big. I was really impressed. At the start, you've got to say, Paul surprised me. He surprised me, and he came out and he boxed, and I give him the share of that first round. I thought it was a close first round. I thought he did well, but the second round he started closing that distance. Yeah. Congratulations to both of you. I really mean it.
I thought it was a good fight. I thought he done well.
Great. Now, you say you want the best 135-pounder in the world. That's a big thing to say. There's some fantastic fighters at 135.
I'm saying that because I've won 2 world titles. I've been in 11 world title fights. Don't forget, I'm still undefeated in my second reign as champion.
Awesome.
Now, you hear people talking about being lineal champions. Well, I was on my 9th defence, I think, of the second title. Nobody beat me in the ring. It was outside the ring. So, I know what's needed to be world champion. I know what it's like at the level when you get into sort of the deep blue sea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you can't swim, well, you get knocked out. Simple as that.
I like it.
But, I mean, that fight was just warming up there.
I like it.
I've not boxed in 7 years. I know what's needed to be done to be world champion. I've done it twice before and I've had 11 world title fights. I mean, I'm not here to kid myself on. Make a couple of quid. I'm here to win the world title. It's as simple as that.
Great to hear. You said about opportunities,
I'd like to thank my training team.
Good to hear.
Pat, all the team at Glasgow Phoenix, you know, Assassin Promotion, the BIBA organisation, Rio, Lee McAllister, you know, my full training team, and all my supporters all over the world to send me messages. I wish them all the best, and thanks for all your support. And Stacey, my fiancée, and my 5 children, Scott, Maria, Jack and Brandon, Miley Grace, who I know who'll be watching. You know, I love you all. You know, my mum and dad, my and dad. You know, and it's been a tough 7 years, been out the ring, and not getting a licence. No, it's been an absolute torture. Not just for me, but for my family. You know, it will not just affect me, fixes us all, you know what I mean? So, getting back in the first fight in 7 years is a dream come true, you know what I mean?
Good for you. You can hear from what you're saying, it's coming from your heart. And that's Definitely. So great to hear, talking about your family in that way. You said about opportunities, didn't you, in the past? You really struggle with opportunities. Do you feel that's hampered your career massively in your later part of your career?
Well, definitely. I lost the licence and everything went upside down. You know, full life and upside down, I lost my boxing licence. You know, you need to remember, I've been professional since I was 18-year-old. No, and to take that away from us on night 29 was very dangerous. You know what I mean? You can say that. But fair play to Biba and Lee McAllister and Assassin Promotions, Pierre Amar, and for all the fans as well. Thanks for all your support. You know what I mean?
What's next for you then?
I'll be fighting hopefully in another 6 to 8 weeks. I need plenty of fights and try to climb back up the ladder again and get a world title shot as soon as possible. But I need to do that with getting more fights.
Brilliant. I think it's awesome. And you've seen comebacks from fighters in the past, like the Ricky Hatton. I broke my heart that night when Senchenko stopped him. But what a great start to your comeback, and I wish you all the luck with your comeback. Honestly,
God bless. Cheers.
Great performance.
Cheers.